И всем привет, вы снова на моем канале, и мы проходим Бэтмен. Меня не было долго, потому что все вот эти подготовки к ВПРу и так далее, ну вы меня понимаете. Так, мы здесь остановились. Пора бы уже пройти, кстати, первый эпизод.
Congratulations, you're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Единственный момент, который я даже не помню, какой я сейф открывал. О, с первого раза. Так, и это все было.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
Ракета.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
Turn yourself in while you still have a chance.
Don't say stupid things, okay? Not when you've just started earning my respect. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Stopping you is all I care about. I'll do whatever it takes.
We'll see. Just know that there's a cost to doing business. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Yeah, but this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
Save your sob story for jail. I'm not interested.
You think I want sympathy? This is my city. I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see where the man who doesn't compromise actually draws his lines. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Больной чел, ему все равно обыграть.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a second. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with it. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had
Как же
some
мало
trust, you and
времени.
What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Whatever you do, this has to stay between us.
Oh, does it? Because I, what, just happened to stumble into it? I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. If you really
Я
think it's
несу
important,
херню,
this
и
stays
это я
between
понимаю
us,
только сейчас.
and I won't say a word.
Тем более мы его не убивали. Его убил
I'm
загадочник.
sorry for your loss.
Ну вроде все нормально.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
You're right. Jim's a fine detective. It's no surprise he's getting close to the truth.
We'll have to be on our guard. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such
Теперь
protections.
все ясно, как он
Our
умер.
tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
I still have you. And we still have each other.
I won't always be here, Bruce. I'm sorry. Losing Lucius in such gruesome fashion, it puts me in rather a morbid mood. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Да, вот здесь вот мы будем тупить, наверное, скорее очень долго. Отслеживает абонентов сотовой связи по всему городу. Не понимаю. Крутить нельзя, если да? А,
He's hacked their cell
бот.
phones. He could pinpoint the
Ну,
location
я уже
of
давно не
any one
записывал.
of these operatives.
Да. Установка.
And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Actually, Al, I'm gonna do this part on my own.
Ну блин, так мало
Why don't you,
времени, я не понял,
you
что
get us some
означает
tea
вот это
while I
первое.
work?
Ну,
Well, if you
Да.
insist, Bruce.
Теперь он ушел. А он мог заметить, что... Надеюсь, что Бэтмен не дебил.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Он сейчас будет трудно, по всей видимости. Так,
Batman? Dwayne?
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
я понимаю.
Tiffany? Bruce? Bruce? Tower? Tower? Enterprises. Tiffany? The disabling. Riddler. Riddler.
А, это типа...
Batman? Batman? Tiffany. The disabling. Dwayne.
Nope. No, the sounds have to match for this to work.
Да. Здесь я застряну надолго. Подождите, так.
Batman? Dwayne.
No. I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
Batman?
Может, Брюс?
Bruce?
No, that's not it. The two sounds have to be the same.
Два звука должны быть одинаковыми.
Tiffany.
А,
Tiffany.
That's a match.
я нашел. Наконец. Так, я думаю, вырезать я это не буду ничего. Так,
The sable.
чего это? Отключить. Брюс. Нет, у нас, короче, такого нету. Да. Загадочник башня. Брюс. Уэйн.
Bruce.
А, вот Брюс. Все, я ему Брюс и как бы.
Bruce.
Waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked on a Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring
Я не
Rumi
знаю.
Mori up on the back.
Давайте, наверное, доверимся ему. В любом случае,
Either of them could potentially
должны
lead me
быть
to him.
The question
сильнее,
is,
чем
which is
этот
more
Джокер.
likely to help you?
Потому что все прекрасно знают, кто он.
Riddler's lieutenant.
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it. On the other hand,
Maury's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased.
Просто идет и все погиб. Срывается. Дикий, жесткий мужик просто. Ага. Это выбор, к кому пойти. Я думаю, что
I'll talk to
давайте
Eli.
ему.
It'll be nice to catch up. Tell Waller I'm on my way.
Уже пути. Отдел полиции Готэм. 12:03. И Бэтмен в лифт.
Oh, Batman. Gordon's in briefing the deputy ops. I'm sure I'd want to know you were here. Waller's agency people commandeered the whole precinct. Pretty much moved in. They give you any trouble, I'll straighten them out. Running around like they own the place. They got no respect for the way we do things.
Thanks, Detective. Keep them out of my way. The sooner the agency's out of Gotham, the better.
Gotham needs us now more than ever, Batman. Says you. 4 of my agents went missing, including Agent Avesta. I don't have time for a pissing contest.
Your agents are missing?
We believe Riddler took them. If the body you found in his workshop is anything to go by, we don't have much time. Riddler warned us the last time we nearly caught him in Sudan. Said he'd hit back if we got too close.
Я не собираюсь ему помогать. Пускай сидят, пускай делают что-то, пускай развиваются, но без меня.
Come on in. Just remember, the commissioner likes things by the book. Gordon told me you talked to Riddler in the workshop. You say anything I should know?
Зачем? Я не знаю, что отвечать.
Well, I guess you're not here for your sparkling conversation. You're here to put the screws on Maple. You know, I saw what you did to Carmine Falcone last year. Dangling a 60-year-old man off a high-rise was certainly effective. You ask me, you could have gone further.
What's your point?
Use any means necessary. As long
Да,
as you
я
get Maple
использую
to
все
tell us
методы,
where
кроме
he
того,
is.
чтобы убить его.
My agents' lives are at risk.
Я сделаю
The
все
gloves have
по-своему.
to come off.
Ясно тебе?
I'll get him
Курица.
to talk. My way, not yours.
I don't
Своим
care how you
методом.
do it, as long as it gets done.
И, кстати, сейчас на моих часах 12:01. А как мы помним,
Meet your new interrogator.
было 12,
I believe you
05.
two have met before.
только вечером. А у меня дня. Никому не
Get
интересно,
up
поэтому
and get in
продолжаем.
your goddamn chair. Probably best to keep this off the record. Unless you prefer me to leave it on. If you're worried what Gordon might think.
Keep it off.
Need anything else?
I'm good. They roughed you up pretty bad, Eli. And still you didn't crack. You're tough. I'll give you that.
I'm so glad you're here. These people, they ain't cops. They ran the cops off. But I heard about you. You'll keep them, keep her from killing me. Riddler said you had rules against that. Against killing.
Time's running out, Eli, so don't test it.
Just get me out of here.
Talk, and I'll think about it.
I can't.
We don't have time for carrots, Batman. Only thing moving this mule is a big old stick. You get me?
You've already tortured him enough. What makes you think hitting him again will get results?
I just assumed you'd hit him harder. It's your call. Just remember, the clock is ticking.
Where is he, Eli?
I already said I can't tell you. And I said it a million
Не, ну
times
если
to the guys
такими темпами
before.
пойдет, я ему втащу, конечно, разок-два.
The only thing I'm more
Умеренно,
scared of than
чтобы он не
dying
умер.
is pissing him off. You've seen his machines. He can hurt you in ways they don't got names for.
Riddler just dabbles in pain, Eli. I've turned pain into an art form.
You don't understand. Riddler has a plan that no one can stop. You can't beat him. He studied you too well. And the agency, they don't have a chance. He can destroy them anytime he wants with a phone call.
He's talking about the signal, Bruce. He has no idea you
Но мы-то
protected the
уже знаем о
agent's
этом
homes.
сигнале, пацаны.
There's no one that can save me if I cross him.
Give him up, and I'll make that danger go away. No one else has to die.
There's no getting away from him. He can be anywhere with his signal.
Bruce, his fear of Riddler is too great. You have to get in his head somehow.
There's nothing you can do, Batman.
Давайте, я не знаю, ну бить. Серьезно, мы либо его просто убьем, либо... Блин, я не знаю. Наверное, давайте запугаем его сигналом. Если он и сейчас ничего не скажет, то тогда пеняй на себя.
We'll see about that.
Хотя зачем? Я только сейчас понял последствия, и, возможно, может быть, все будет очень плохо, но надеюсь, что нет.
Wait, is that signal? You're calling
Да, это сигнал.
You've got
Да.
90 seconds, Eli. Talk.
Batman, shut that thing off right now!
You're insane! You'll kill us all!
Твой
It's
ход,
counting
Элли.
down, Eli. What are you going to do about it?
You're bluffing. There's cops outside this door.
You're gonna get us all killed!
Maybe. Maybe not. Are you willing to take the chance?
Хочешь рискнуть?
I'll tell you. Please, just make it stop.
Ха-ха.
He's on a ship in Gotham Bay.
What ship?
The Lady of Dublin. The missiles are there too. It's where they're launched from. You're crazier than he is.
Да нет, просто мы тебя на очко, как и ее посадили.
The Lady of Dublin. Get back up and meet me there.
Batman. Gordon's still gonna be pissed you went around him. But I appreciate you holding back.
Не, ну мы вообще красавчики. Еще разрулили ситуацию, вижу. Башня Уэйна. 7:20.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce.
Так, ну сейчас
Who
будет
knows what the
драка,
Riddler
сейчас
has
будет
up his sleeve.
боль. Немножко крови. Мяса не будет, потому что мы никого не убиваем, но... Неважно. Сейчас еще на кнопки нажимаю. Думаю, что это будет не очень удобно. Но мы справимся. Это я могу вам гарантировать.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
Так, я еще и ходить здесь буду. Это, короче, вообще все. Здесь у меня только для вперед.
We found him.
Вон он.
Your interrogation of Riddler's man produced solid intelligence. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere. Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Agents of Vesta and Blake are likely among them. based on what Waller told us.
I'll give it to you. You're relentless.
A good spot for cover.
I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan.
What are you talking about?
You'll see what I mean soon, of course. They
Ah.
might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture.
Что он собирается делать?
Struggle, making people see that.
Ага.
Think. I'm sure you can understand. I get it.
Don't want him raising an
Sometimes my
alarm.
methods can appear
I'll
a
move
little
when he is on the game.
unorthodox.
Аж. Я не успел. Я не успел. Башня Уэйна 7:29. Надеюсь, не лень вам это пересматривать, но если что, перелистнять. Так, все.
Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Первого мы помним, как играть. Это получается. Сейчас он отвернется и вот так вот. До свидания.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen.
Так, ну мы пошли, потому что мы все здесь уже видели, уже никто не боится, уже никто не страшно.
Then you'll see what
Уже вообще пофиг, уже вообще
found
вообще. Так,
Your interrogation of Riddler's man produced solid intelligence. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
all your idiot colleagues too.
так, это заложники.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Agents of Vesta and Blake are likely among them, based on what Waller told us.
Your agency has been on my heels.
A good spot for cover.
Хорошее оружие.
You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge
Так,
on
готовимся.
your predecessors.
Shift плюс
Even if
Q.
you're really just a small part of my plan.
What are you talking about?
You'll see what I mean.
Wait for it.
They might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance.
Серьезно?
After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture. It's often a struggle making people see. You brought this on yourselves. All of you.
Ба.
You government clods really thought you were smarter than me? Well, you're not.
Мне страшно, потому что здесь может и на клавиатуре нажиматься, можно и на мышце.
Some schooling.
My
Ой-ой-ой.
friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online.
Ready, Bruce.
Так, сейчас будет жесть, сейчас будет махач. Сейчас будет что-то там. Да, все, еще вот так вот вообще капец.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
Q. Так, Q. Оп.
Oversized vermin!
Конечно, на джойстике было бы удобнее, но... Всё.
Batman! Batman!
Бэтмен! Бэтмен!
Agent of Vesta.
The floor, it's heating up!
Так. Серьезно, так легко?
Thanks, Batman.
Ну, естественно, это же Бэтмен.
I...
Сейчас будет дичь, сейчас будет жесть. Нет.
Are you all right? Oh, God. Not more.
wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Poor Eli held out longer than I expected, but I knew he'd give me up eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
О, кстати, все идет очень не по плану, немножечко, совсем чуть-чуть, потому что если сигнал Бэтмена не полетит все сюда, они все здесь, все будет очень плохо.
You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
Don't think my compassion means I won't hurt you. Don't think I won't beat you within an inch of your life.
Hard to do that when you're in a cage. Even harder when you're dead. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. The hero who doesn't have to compromise will die knowing he couldn't save everyone. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I? Need a hint? Starts with the letters L and F.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Что ты издеваешь?
Thank you.
Я же отгадал.
Don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer.
I'll give you the answer, but only if you free us.
You don't get it. I make the rules, not you!
Please. No.
Hephaestus, please! Please!
Blake! Oh my god, Blake!
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
Зачем?
I'll
Почему?
distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
Так, сейчас ответственный момент, по всей видимости, мне надо что-то сделать. Но я не понимаю, что. Так. Связать его вот с этим по-любому 100%, да. Так, все. И вот сюда, вот сюда, вот
Use
сюда.
the Batcam to make it hard to the cage.
Так. Она ложится типа сюда, все офигенно, он непробиваемый. Так. Или нет, я ничего не понял, неважно.
Missile armed, ready to fire. Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
Я. Смешно, серьезно. Даже не то, что смешно. Очень все даже хорошо. Ты молодец, еще один сигнал, но тебе это не поможет. Что-то я ничего не понял, но не очень эффектно-то и было.
Impossible.
Да, теперь что ты
You
мне
think you're clever,
сделаешь?
don't you? You don't impress.
Ой, да, давай, еще и дерись, сам дурачок совсем. Я подготовил. Ты не думал. Пойми, тебе офигенно. Ни одной ошибки не допущу. Кроме того, что нажму паузу.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Просто убей его. Shift плюс E. Окей. Что происходит? Хорош. Не загадочник, ты сосед по полу. Прям конкретно. А там еще кто-то остался, надо его спасать.
This can't be happening.
Мощный удар пнуть. Скилл. Вот это вот, конечно, да.
Batman, Lake and I tracked Riddler's ship through the Port Authority logs. We thought we could bring him in ourselves. Riddler snatched us straight off the docks. I should have said no. Urged caution. And now my colleagues are... All we did was hand Riddler more hostages. We only made things worse.
You can't punish yourself for their loss. None of this is your fault.
Thank you, Batman. Despite the cost, at least we've got Riddler in custody.
Он издевается надо мной.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Is this really a victory for you, Batman?
You're the one in cuffs.
Yeah, but you're the one that broke your precious rules. You let one agent die to save another.
Удачи тебе по жизни. Я хотел просто убить я тебя хочу.
Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
Is it? You came at me, remember? Not the other way around. I pushed the Batman to his limits. Tested his precious code. And my comrades would have been impressed. Set us all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
Your comrades thought you went too far. I saw their messages. They were afraid your stunts would get my attention. They were right.
They'll regret this. All of them.
Тащи еще раз, что ты стоишь?
Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
До свидания. Ой-ой-ой, мне позвонили.
The pact.
The pact.
Он умер? По всей видимости, да. Или его успели.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. But Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it! I hope it was worth it, Batman.
Worth it.
Riddler's a damn corpse. One of Waller's agents is dead.
Да, он труп все-таки.
We're not getting a shred of usable testimony out of Eli Naval. Not after you scared him half to death in my custody. You went behind my back with Waller and buried the investigation in the process. This is beyond the goddamn pale. What were you thinking? How could you undermine me like that?
I'm sorry, Jim. I didn't mean for this to happen.
No, I'm the one who's sorry. The trust between us.
Что он какой злой старпер? А, я спасаю жизнь, я пытаюсь. Он уже говно валяет.
No more squad car backup. The GCPD can't support you anymore.
We've done so much for Gotham, Jim. Don't break up our team over this.
I can't work with someone who goes behind my back. And that's all there is to it.
Ну какой спиной? Я. Если бы тебя потащил, ты, возможно, бы сдох.
You're supposed to be the one with the answers, Commissioner. Way I see it, Batman took initiative getting a confession from Naval. You, on the other hand, Gordon. Well, you
Так, ну ты как бы вообще не со мной, поэтому ты как бы на него не набегай. Я говорю, с тобой нигер, что я делал не
Batman's had his priorities straight, but you, your stonewalling the agency has screwed us all.
This is my fault, and mine alone. It's not fair to let Gordon take the blame.
Now you side with me. Don't do me any
Да в
favors,
смысле вдруг я
Batman. I can look
был
after
на твоей
myself.
стороне?
Do as he
Дебил.
asks. Right now, we need doers, not complainers.
Серьезно?
Consider it a kindness I don't just straight up get you demoted. Now leave us alone. We have sensitive case details to
Кстати,
discuss.
записываю утром, поэтому...
You two deserve each
голос
other.
не очень.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Do your own dirty work, Waller.
Иди в жопу, нигерша!
That's a real
Отстань
shame.
от меня.
No
Пожалуйста.
one's better suited for this job than you.
Уй.
Evidence in his
Вот,
workshop
вода,
suggests he was
выпей отсюда,
involved in a
пожалуйста.
feud with another member of the
Не нужна ты мне, не нужна. Просто вот существуйте вы, существуйте.
Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham
Вот
Asylum.
лечебница Арkham
She's
уже
very
начинает
elusive.
что-то интересное такое, знаешь?
Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne. А, твою мать, я должен сейчас обосраться, потому что он знает, кто я. Мне нельзя портить отношения. С ней вообще нельзя портить отношения. О, нет. Как? Эта тупорылая шмаль угадала, что... Так. Вы и 44% игроков оставили Иман. Угу. Так. Вы и 31,3% игроков оставили Альфу. Вам и 38,1% игроков удалось построить с Уорреном хорошие рабочие отношения. Какие рабочие отношения? Зачем? Мне придется с ней строить, потому что она уже понимает и знает, что я Брюс Уэйн. Если она всем расскажет, это все очень плохо. Хотя кто и поверит, но если она приведет факты, то нам конец. Вы и 77,9% игроков привели Тиффани в яру. Да мне похуй. Ну, честно. Так, вы и 41,4% помогли Джону обрести надежду. Окей, вдруг он будет на нашей стороне, что, конечно, вряд ли. Потому что Бэтмен без Джокера это не Бэтмен. Так. Что вы сказали Гордону о своей связи с Люцисом? Вы и 82% игроков признались Гордону, что Люцис был союзником. 9,9% игроков сказали Гордону. Ну... Очень мало времени на ответы, очень мало. Кого вы решили посетить, Мори или Элли? Вы и 25,7% игроков решили допросить Элли, чтобы получить сведения о загадочнике. Так естественно... А куда 74 пошли, алё? Вы что, дебилы? Как вы получили информацию от Элли? Вы и 79% игроков обманули Элли сигналом. Естественно, здесь уже умные люди пошли. Так. Ну хотя я понимаю, почему они отвечают не очень корректно, потому что времени, опять же таки, очень мало. Так, кого вы спасли? Иман или агентов? Вы и 28,5% игроков дали агентам погибнуть, не ответив на вопросы загадочника. Очень мало времени, я знаю, что очень плохо вот это я сделал, но все. Так, все. Это получается уже что? Эпизод 2 пошел? Если вот это вот все. Вот это вот. Так. И же долгие загрузки. Ну да. Все, 2 эпизод. На этом мы закончим. Что могу сказать? Наконец-таки-то мы прошли 1 сезон. Ну и все. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки, оставляйте комментарии. И всем пока.